Tuesday night baseball now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Kris Bryant, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Tyler Alexander gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Now at the plate, here is Javier Baez. Entering this one, he ranks number 10 in American League batting average.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. 29 home runs for him on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, that's going to wake everyone up. First pitch of the game. Now you understand why the manager puts this beast in the leadoff spot.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Bounce it to the left side, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Hill has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Kris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Kris Bryant. He currently sits atop the home run leaderboard and seems to be heating up even more here in the dog days of August.
This guy has been on absolute fire. You get on a run like this, you want to show up to the yard at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for a 7 o'clock game. This guy is prepared, ready to go, and seeing the ball like it's a beach ball right now.
He's got it. There's one.
He's out.
On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the one. And now, Xavier Sanders. And he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, In this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Hill able to track it down for the third out. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first at Comerica Park, and it's 1-0 Boston. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Here's the first pitch to him. Victor Reyes is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
And the home crowd is absolutely eating this up. Led off the home half of the first with a triple, and they're applying the pressure right from the get-go.
He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 1-1.
Boy, Hero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hill aboard here at first with nobody out. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
Robbie Grossman is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Now with the plate is Willie Castro. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. No balls and 1 strike. Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul for the second strike. Ready on 0-2. Dribbled to the right side. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn, he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Tigers get just the 1. Juan Soto to the plate now. It was a 2-for-5 effort from him in the series finale on Sunday. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting second, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Next up, Kyle Schwarber, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. And the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Here's J.D. Martinez, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. And the runner will score from second.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Here's Javier Baez. And he puts it on the ground to second. One there. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Too low, 1-0. Popped up. Baez is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Nico Goodrum, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Bounce towards the second baseman. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Isaac Paredes comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss. But a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for Detroit. They're down 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout, number 28 on the season, and the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Rizzo is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. 32 now for the season, and with it, the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Chris Bryant goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. So stepping in is Xavier Sanders. He flew out in his last debut. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Here now is Juan Soto. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Sanders rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they stretch the lead to 5-1. And he is in there with an RBI triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch on its way. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble, and it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. And that'll play run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Joey Wentz is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 7-1.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
And that brings up Javi Baez. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox on top, 7-1. Now to the plate, Victor Reyes. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
At the plate, Derek Hill. He swings and grounds it to short. Bogarts has it, and there's out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Harold Castro, who collected a base hit his first time up. And that misses ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Now the pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Tigers lead 1. They're down 7-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Anthony Rizzo stands in as he looks at a called strike. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next up for the Red Sox, Chris Bryant. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
First pitch on the way. Xavier Sanders comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run shot to left center. 29 home runs for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Into the box now, Juan Soto. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center.